Onmyoudo.
Yokai. The term yokai encompasses a huge range of beings, from tiny to massive, and from the depths of the ocean floor to the twinkling stars of space. Yokai are, put simply, otherworldly creatures. Many yokai have affinities towards certain objects, items, areas, or ideas. For example, there are said to be yokai who live in chests of drawers, and others who are shadowy creatures of swirling hair, whereas others are made of fleshy clay and guard sacred spaces. There are really as many yokai as there are stars in the sky. However, it is important to note that some of the rumors regarding specific yokai are simply made-up stories to scare children into being more tidy and hygienic. Many yokai also have places that they are more commonly found in than others. For example, Umibozu, an aquatic creature, is obviously most often found in or near bodies of water. A.K.A are pedophilic turtle humanoids who are said to steal a person's liver through the anus. However, the idea of a A.K.A most likely originated from a Japanese perception of a European Jesuit emerging from the sea with their turtleneck gaiters. A A.K.A has a bald spot at the top of their head, just like a Jesuit who would shave their hair at the top of the head, leaving a bald patch. Conversely, Sunakake Baba, an old woman who throws sand at travelers, is most often found in sandy forests, and is most likely a jinn originating from the Sahara Desert. Many are harmless tricksters, or beneficent outright, yet there are some which are quite dangerous in nature and should be avoided. A treasure trove of information about yokai exists in books and online. However, as always, go forward in caution, courtesy and knowledge. Tengu, heavenly dog, or more commonly called long-nosed goblins, are yokai, known for their mischievous and malevolent nature, often associated with Hebrews, play the role of an antagonist in tales involving samurai, priests and monks. These goblins originated from Sirius, the dog star, hence the origin of their name, and manipulated people all over the realm with false religion or dogma, as God is dog spelled backwards. Residing in the mountains, they frequently clash with holy figures, seeking to outwit, deceive, or even harm them. The encounters between Tengu and priests usually culminate in a test of spiritual prowess and wisdom, where the priest's purity and devotion serve as a shield against the Tengu's illusion and tricks. There are two types of Tengu. The most common are known as Dai, meaning great, Tengu. These are the males. Karasu, meaning crow, Tengu, are smaller and less common. These are the females. The males are fiercely protective of their females, so much so that the Karasu Tengu are seldom seen by mortal eyes, hidden away under the vigilant watch of their male counterparts. Characteristics and behavior of Tengu. Tengu are portrayed as beings more inclined towards deception and illusion rather than brute strength. Their abilities to shapeshift, create false visions, and manipulate perceptions make them formidable adversaries, preying on the vulnerabilities of their targets, including children. In many narratives, Tengu employ trickery and deceit, preferring psychological warfare over direct confrontation. Samurai, priests and monks who fall victim to their illusions often find themselves in precarious situations, ensnared by the Tengu's cunning tactics. One of the unique abilities attributed to Tengu is their capacity to mark individuals and allies with a pungent odor similar to urine, which is undetectable by most humans. Tengu have a fascinating association with master samurai and shinobi in Japanese culture. They introduced the concept of the Tora no Maki scroll and even tutored these skilled warriors, imparting their knowledge and expertise in martial arts and magic. Additionally, Tengu are considered one of the supernatural sources of shinobu, the art of the shinobi. Despite their role in enhancing martial or magical prowess, Tengu are often depicted as beings with an anti-Buddhist inclination. This contradictory nature adds to the enigma surrounding Tengu in Japanese folklore. They are known to possess the ability to manipulate their surroundings and influence humans through various means. One such method is the use of a potent scented gas that can disguise their pungent odor, pacifying individuals, rendering them vulnerable to the Tengu's will. This alien-like gas acts as a tool for subduing enemies and ensuring the Tengu's dominance in a given situation. Additionally, Tengu are believed to harness the power of cannabis to enhance their illusions. By incorporating cannabis into their practices, Tengu can create intricate and compelling illusions that deceive and manipulate their targets. This use of cannabis not only adds to the potency of their illusions, but also showcases the Tengu's cunning and strategic prowess in magical warfare. Tengu's physical abilities highlight their formidable strength. The ability to lift and transport individuals implies a considerable degree of power, even in the case of the supposedly weaker Tengu. Moreover, the anecdote of a Tengu subduing a dragon underlines the potential might possessed by these creatures. It suggests that Tengu could possess significant physical strength, enabling them to engage in feats that surpass typical human capabilities, like dominating mighty dragons. The fact that Tengu gain strength through consuming monks introduces a variable that could impact their power levels. According to the belief, demons grow stronger with each monk or priest they consume, thereby suggesting a direct correlation between their diet and their prowess. This notion implies that a Tengu who has not fed on monks or priests may be weaker in comparison. Therefore, when confronting a Tengu adversary, one must assess the possibility of their strength being influenced by their dietary habits. Considering the potential variation in a Tengu's strength based on their consumption habits, it is crucial to strategize effectively when facing these beings. In numerous traditional narratives featuring heroes combating dragons, overpowering the creature through sheer strength is not the primary focus. Instead, these tales emphasize the hero's ability to outsmart the dragon, using cunning tactics to outmaneuver their powerful foe. This strategy resonates with the idea that raw strength may not always guarantee victory against formidable opponents. In the tale of Susanoo, god of storms, thunder and lightning, and the eight-headed dragon Orochi, Susanoo successfully defeats the dragon, not by matching its strength, but by employing a clever ruse. By tricking the dragon into consuming intoxicating sake, Susanoo seizes the opportunity to slay the incapacitated beast. This narrative illustrates how intelligence and cunning can be more effective tools in overcoming powerful adversaries than relying solely on brute force. War magic against demons. The strength of Tengu varies in folklore, with some accounts portraying them as formidable adversaries, capable of overpowering dragons and carrying off individuals effortlessly. The belief that their power increases with each monk or priest they consume adds a layer of complexity to their abilities. In confrontations with Tengu, heroes often rely on cunning and strategic thinking rather than a sheer force to outmaneuver these cunning creatures. The tales of Tengu encounters often highlight the importance of a sacred power in overcoming these goblins. Sages, priests and monks, equipped with a super spiritual insight and knowledge, can see through the illusions cast by Tengu. Through the recitation of sutras and invocations of divine protections, these holy figures can summon forces that repel or intimidate the Tengu, restoring order and ensuring their safe passage.
Grant me the strength to destroy the power of the evil.
Kuji-kiri, or nine-hand cutting, and the sacred energy radiated by priests and monks, serves as a potent weapon against the dark influence of Tengu, dispersing their illusions and weakening their hold. In the realm of war magic, there exists the power of sacred elements to combat supernatural entities like Tengu. One such element is the sacred power of light and frequency, which has the ability to dispel, banish, or harm Tengu. When priests or monks engage in Kundalini release, they unleash a powerful energy that resonates with light and frequency, creating a force capable of influencing Tengu. The concept of light and frequency holds great significance in the realm of war magic against Tengu. Light, often associated with purity and divine energy, illuminates darkness and unveils secrets hidden from the mundane eye. Frequency, on the other hand, represents the vibrational essence of all things in the universe, influencing the energetic balance of beings and entities. When combined with light and frequency, create a potent force that can disrupt the spiritual equilibrium of Tengu, rendering them vulnerable to attack or expulsion. One of the practices employed in war magic against Tengu in Kundalini release, a technique utilized by priests or monks to awaken and harness the dormant spiritual energy within themselves. Kundalini energy, often symbolized as a coiled serpent at the base of the spine to the top of the head, is believed to ascend through the chakras, activating higher states of consciousness and unlocking mystical abilities. When priests or monks undergo Kundalini release, they unleash a surge of potent energy that radiates light and frequency, creating a shield against malevolent forces like Tengu. The sacred power of light and frequency generated through Kundalini release has varied effects on Tengu. In some instances, the radiant energy produced by priests or monks can dispel Tengu, forcing them to retreat or dissipate into the spiritual plane. Ultimately, the intense vibrational frequencies can banish Tengu from a specific location or disrupt their ability to manifest in the physical realm. In more extreme cases, the potent energy harnessed through Kundalini release can directly harm Tengu, weakening their essence and diminishing their influence over humans. The use of war magic against Tengu involves tapping into the sacred power of light and frequency through Kundalini release by priests or monks. By harnessing this potent energy, individuals can effectively counter the presence of Tengu, either by dispelling, banishing, or harming these beings. The intricate balance between spiritual forces and mystical energies provides a unique perspective on combating entities like Tengu, shedding light on the esoteric practices intertwined with Japanese folklore and mythology. Redemption and transformation of a Tengu. While Tengu are commonly depicted as adversaries of monks and priests, there are instances where their nature is altered through compassionate gestures. Stories of monks and priests showing kindness to Tengu, leading to a change in behavior, suggests the possibility of redemption for these beings. The themes of conversion and protection resonate in Buddhist lore, where demons or malevolent entities pledge allegiance to safeguard humanity under the influence of benevolent forces. The encounters between monks and Tengu in folklore illustrate a timeless struggle between light and darkness, purity and deception. While Tengu embody the force of delusion and trickery, monks and sages symbolize spiritual clarity and resilience in the face of adversity. Through the power of sacred rituals, invocations, and divine intervention, the balance is restored and the malevolent influence of Tengu is thwarted. The transformation of Tengu from adversaries to allies reflects the potential for redemption and change, mirroring the transformative journey of individuals towards enlightenment and compassion. Just as Heroes entails outsmart dragons through clever strategies, the battle against Tengu emphasizes the triumph of wisdom and spiritual strength over illusion and deceit. Thank you. I am Shigana Sensei, also known as Frankie Traino. Hail and farewell, and blessed be.